Dr. James Okafor walked into the negotiation chamber alone, carrying nothing but a data tablet and generations of diplomatic experience. The Vrax war fleet surrounded the neutral station, 200 warships capable of glassing planets. Earth had sent one unarmed shuttle and one man. General Kraxul, supreme commander of the Vrax Dominion, looked at the human with unconcealed contempt. His scales rippled with amusement as his officers hissed their laughter. This is Earth's response. One soft-skinned diplomat? I'm here to prevent unnecessary bloodshed, James said calmly, taking his seat across the obsidian table. Your grievances can be addressed through. Grievances? Kraxul's tail slammed against the floor. We have no grievances, human. We have ambitions. Your world is rich, your defense is weak. We will take what we want. James studied the general carefully. Then why agree to this meeting? Entertainment. Kraxul leaned forward, his breath reeking of sulfur. Before we conquer Earth, I wanted to see the desperation in human eyes. I wanted to watch you beg. I see. James opened his tablet, fingers moving across the screen. General, do you know what makes humans unique in the galaxy? Your weakness. Your short lifespans. Your laughable technology. Our memory. James turned the tablet around. Holographic images filled the air, historical footage of human conflicts. We remember everything. Every war. Every atrocity. Every mistake. Kraxul snorted. You bore me with history lessons while my fleet. Your fleet commander is Admiral Thexvor, correct? James interrupted, his voice still calm but harder now. 53 confirmed planetary bombardments. His flagship, the Crimson Talon, currently holds position Delta 79. Your second wave is hiding behind Titan's rings. Your supply lines run through the Kepler station, which you believe is neutral territory. The chamber fell silent. Kraxul's scales paled. James continued, images shifting to show Vrax military positions, supply routes, command structures. We've been watching you for 3 years. Listening. Learning. We know your tactics, your weaknesses, your cultural taboos. We know about the political opposition to this war in your home system. We know that 17 of your captains are one failed campaign away from mutiny. How could you possibly? Because that's what humans do when threatened. James stood, and for the first time, Kraxul saw something terrifying in those soft eyes. We study. We adapt. We prepare. Every species you've conquered underestimated you. We did the opposite. We assumed you were the most dangerous enemy we'd ever face and planned accordingly. James swiped his tablet again. New images appeared, human shipyards churning out vessels, weapon systems the Vrax had never seen, alliance treaties with 6 other species. Here's what happens if your fleet attacks, James said quietly. 70% casualties in the first hour. Total fleet destruction in 6 hours. Then our ships follow yours home. Not for conquest, for justice. We'll dismantle your war machine piece by piece, and we'll make sure the galaxy knows exactly what happened here. Kraxul's claws scraped against the table. You're bluffing. You came here alone, unarmed. I came here alone because I don't need weapons, General. I have something better, information, preparation, and the absolute certainty that humanity will survive this encounter. James leaned forward. The question is, will you? The general stared at the human for a long moment. Finally, his tail dropped in submission. What are your terms? Peace, James said simply. Real peace. Trade agreements. Cultural exchange. We help you transition your economy away from conquest. In return, you get to survive and prosper. 3 hours later, James boarded his shuttle. The Vrax fleet was already beginning its withdrawal. His comm chirped with a message from Earth Command, status? James smiled slightly as he typed his response, *peace achieved. They wanted war. We showed them why that was a terrible idea. Returning home, The shuttle jumped to FTL, leaving behind a fleet that had learned the hard way: humans don't just prepare for war. They prepare so thoroughly that war becomes the enemy's worst option.